So let's start over. What is RX? In prescription, RX is a abbreviation for a prescription, like it's from Latin word like recipe. Tiếng Việt thì gọi là RX là một cái công thức để làm thuốc hoặc là công thức để nấu ăn. Mình gọi đó là mean to take or to take out. So it's also used as start a medical prescription. And RX in technology is RxJS, is often used in reactive extension or JavaScript library for reactive programming using observable. RX in engineering or electronic can refer to receive, often used in context of radio communication system, where TX means transmit and RX means receive. RX in car in Toyota RX, luxury SUV, and so on. So let's talk about, I forgot which one I'm talking about. What is RX? So let's talk about seed in RX. Seed in technician, everyday technician. So signature is a thí dụ mình làm về pharmacy technician là phải biết abbreviation like IT, abbreviation like what is BID mean, what is PO mean, what is TID mean. BID could mean BID là twice a day. For some reason, it won't let me do this. Thuốc, if you see một cái toa thuốc để là uống một viên 2 lần một ngày thì là one BID PO. That means take 1 pill by mouth twice each day after a meal. And all technicians must know what that means, or what does 1 BID mean in medical term. BID, bis in this, in Latin means twice a day. X indicates the prescription is taken for a period of 5 days. It's kind of like the X in multiplication. PO or BOS mean BID means stem of bis and D. Latin means twice a day. PO is by mouth. Twice a day by mouth. So in medication, you could take it by mouth, by injection, by patches, by what do you call it? And I forgot the term for it, but anyway. So sometimes you have to follow the medication by heart. Okay, like say, what does 60 mg mean? PO/BID mean? 60 mg mean the instructional seed 1 tablet PO twice daily. 60 milligram BID. So PO mean per OS, by mouth. The higher the number of milligrams, the stronger the medication. I have something here. I forgot, what is it? Sometimes I don't remember. So make it long story short, you have to trong tiệm thuốc Tây á, mà mình mỗi lần mình lấy cái thuốc á, là lúc nào mình cũng phải, follow the prescription, make sure it's done correctly, make sure the pharmacist check, the technician. Sometimes they make mistake. The pharmacists have to be there to check. So PRN means as needed. PRO renata in Latin means demand or simply as needed. PRN. Why do doctors write RX in prescription? I just found something and I just cannot mới thấy mất tiêu rồi. I just saw something and then I don't know where it's at. I don't know. So RX means it's a prescription symbol derived from the Latin word recipe or recipere, which translates take or to take. When a doctor writes a prescription, the RX is command to the pharmacist to dispense the medication, essentially telling them to take or receive the ingredient needed to prepare the prescription. Historically, many medical terms and abbreviations came from Latin because the first medical texts were written in that language. In a prescription, RX symbol indicates the beginning of the superscription, the part of the prescription that details the medication to be dispersed. The symbol is not just an abbreviation, but an ancient instruction for how to use the medication. See, I was a technician for 8 years at Safeway Pharmacy, and when I joined for the Kroger Pharmacy, they said that I don't know my SIG, I don't know how to do these things, so they removed me and put me in the jack stand. But now, in the pharmacy, there was a young technician who knew nothing, training fresh from the start, and it's a store manager's son. So when they told me that I didn't know anything and they removed me, it was just a racial discrimination. It had nothing to do with what I knew, what I know, what I didn't know. So with that said, let's go on. So ancient Egyptian eye of Horus, some believe that the symbol evolved from the eye of Horus. The ancient Egyptian symbol associated with healing and connection is debated. So in medication, most of the word came from Latin. So if you study Latin, then you should not have any problem with any of these. So let me use SE. What does 1 BID mean on a prescription? So when you receive a medication like sleeping pill, high blood pressure, diabetes of any kind, it's at 1 BID, meaning take 1 tablet twice daily. BID means bis in die, twice a day. TID means tear in die, 3 times a day. NPO is stand for nil per os, in Latin phrase, nil per os, which translates to nothing by mouth. It's a directive given to a patient to not consume any food, beverage, or oral medication for a specific period of time, usually before surgical procedure. So it could say surgery and sedation to prevent aspiration, like inhaling food or liquid into the lungs, to ensure the digestive system is empty, ready for surgery. They would say nothing by mouth, you don't take nothing after 12 p.m. or you don't drink anything after 1 o'clock, so that your body have time to digest. Because when they put the anesthesia in your body and you lay there, all the food that if you don't listen to the doctor, all the food will stay there and go inside your lung. So let me see what next. What kind of pill has 10 milligram on it? There are many different pills that have 10 milligram on them, so you must use the pill in print letter and numbers. Some other medication, they have these the number of the pill, and then the strength of the pill, and the name of the medication, like say amlodipine. So on the pill amlodipine bisulfate, there will be 10 mg, and then there will be an A on the other side of the medication. Let me see if that's right. Amlodipine. Oh. amlodipine. So amlodipine.
Amlodipine is a medication prescribed to help control high blood pressure.
Amlodipine.
Reducing heart attack and stroke risk.
For reducing heart attack and stroke risk.
You may have about this.
It's Norvas. Amlodipine.
Amlodipine belongs to a group of medications called calcium channel blockers.
Calcium channel blocker.
Muscle fibers of your circulation.
Tartrate. Ambient tartrate. Multi-glucose sodium. Dextro.
Amlodipine is effective in both controlling high blood pressure and reducing symptoms of angina. Is there anyone who should not take amlodipine? It's best to speak with your doctor before taking this medication.
What happens if you take 2400 guanfacine? Taking too much guanfacine will not cause any symptom. However, many medication that contain guanfacine include other active ingredients, some of which can be harmful. If someone takes too much, see our cold medication. It's a cold medication. If you take a lot, it can make you pass out. That's it. Nothing important. BID is a term for, say, twice a day. PO being by mouth. SOS mean what? Obstruction syndrome. Q mean each or every day. QD mean every day. QHS at bedtime. I do know my C, I don't see why they think I don't know my, is that girl at the pharmacy, sometimes they are nick and pick about things because she been there forever and she afraid, threatened by me. SIG means let it label. The direction for the patient to take for medication, which include the information on dosage, rule of administration. Diagnosis. New. Yeah. Who's he? I told you, I know. Why are you concerned about Willie so much? It's gonna be a crime. Everybody thinks she's a victim, but I am the victim here. I just don't show it. Yeah. So we would think, sometimes those technicians, they bully one another. Like when I worked at Safeway years ago, this Filipino technician, she been there since, ages. And she felt threatened by me. So she would follow me everywhere in different car, different truck, making things up about me. The idea was to kick me out of the RX of the pharmacy. And she would go after my son. She would making things up, sabotage things, stay stuff. Now she moved to Las Vegas, thank God. But she's still coming every summer because Las Vegas, they don't pay that much money. And when I look at the pharmacy school in Las Vegas, it's $100,000 for 1 year. You go 3 years, that's 300 grand. It's a lot of money, but it's worth it. So if you pay your student loan 100 grand for 1 year, yeah, if you're pharmacist, you make enough money to pay for everything. Because with pharmacists, you start at $80 an hour. $80 an hour, that's a lot of money. Bowel movement. What is bowel movement? BM in bowel movement. So I wasn't very smart when dealing with these things, you know, because there's a lot of minority ethnic group inside it, and it's up to the pharmacist to handle this situation. And I don't think they even I don't think it's gonna work. And I don't think they even care about these things, you know. It's just sad that to see these things happening in the pharmacy. So amlodipine Norvasc is a high blood pressure medication. And most pill, if you look at the pill directly, there will be the string imprinted on the pill, like 20 milligram, 10 milligram, 5 milligram, and there will be a name of the medication on the other side of the pill. So always check the pill to make sure you're taking the right pill, because sometimes you mix the dosing, you don't even know it. And if you skip a pill, then don't double up. You know, if like say Monday you're supposed to take one and you forgot to take it, just start again the next day. Don't say, okay, I missed my pill on Monday, so Tuesday I'm going to take 2 pills. That's not good. Because you end up overdose yourself and end up in RV. You know what I'm saying? So bone marrow is a, BM also stands for bone marrow. Is a spongy tissue inside the bone that produces blood cells. Meaning if the bone marrow is defective for some reason, then the bone that produces blood cells cannot function. And that means you need a transplant. Nepotism, meaning is NEPO stand for. NEPO stand for mean underpractice, mean family connection, favoritism, to gain power, job, or the advantage. Now, I see that in the pharmacy. You know, they took me out because they said I make too many mistakes, yada, yada, yada. But put the store manager's son in, saying, oh, this is my son, make sure you train him. He's not certified, he don't know anything for medication, and he's in there making good money. It's called Nepo. My son, my favorite son, getting power job, you know. It's BS. I hate it. But anyway, this video is supposed to be 20 minutes. But after I edited it, probably 15. TPR stands for temperature, pulse, respiration. You keep Mendilam, you know, Mendilam. I don't think about these things. When I was younger, the people are really nice and kind. I used to work for a petroleum company until I moved to California. And, ouch. And in California, I don't know a lot of people, so I ended up a job that I don't really care for. But it's still, you know, people are still nice, you know, as long as you do a job, then, you know, no one cares. But sometimes when you move to different city or state and you have some, you know, someone that stay at their job for a while, they feel threatened by your presence, and you make a couple bucks more than them, then they feel very, very threatened. So they try to do everything, underline anything to sabotage your position so that you don't have a job, so that you lose your job because of these, you know, mean and vindicate people. You know what I'm saying? So let's say you take 1 or 2 tablets every 6 hours as needed. Percocet, 2.5 milligrams / 325 milligram tablets. So 2.5 milligram of oxycodone and 325 milligram acetaminophen. Tylenol. So you got 1 or 2 tablets every 6 hours as needed. Your doctor may adjust your dose as needed. However, the dose is usually not more than 12 tablets per day. So recently I took one painkiller from European, and it's for fast acting. And usually in USA fast acting you have to get prescription, but these are over the counter over there. And it worked wonder. I mean, it was a 20 milligram Avail painkiller. It's comparable to Advil, Tylenol, you know, but Advil and Tylenol are long acting, meaning you have to take a lot in order to feel the strength of the pill. But when the fast acting pill, all you need to take 5-10 minutes, you feel it. So when I took it, 1 tablet, my knee was just beautiful. I don't feel pain, I don't feel nothing. But anyway, thanks for listening. I'll talk to you later. Ciao.